Let me tell you a true story about something that happened to me, which is also a big reason why I'm doing this guitar reset method. Once upon a time, on a Friday night, I was trying to avoid the party scene. I was in college, and most of my friends were at parties, and I was trying to avoid that. I knew that I was getting into a little too much trouble, and I just couldn't trust myself at the time to be around the drinking scene. I thought maybe I would just try to quit or avoid it altogether. And so what I did was walked off by myself on a Friday night, walking through campus, and I brought a student Bible with me. And the Bible is a version that has like captions next to each passage. I'll tell you why that's important in just a few minutes. So I'm walking through campus, and it's getting windy. And so I stop and I sit down at a park bench, and I was really struggling because I knew that I was trying to quit drinking, just couldn't seem to do it for very long. Like, it's the Jekyll and Hyde thing. On the one side, I really wanted to give it up. I wanted like a different lifestyle. And then, of course, after a couple of days, then the other side of me would kind of kick in, lure me back into that party scene. And I was stuck in this cycle of anxiety and regret and remorse. So I knew I had to do something. I just wasn't quite sure what to do about it. Avoided the party scene. And as I'm sitting on this park bench, like I said, it was really windy. Now, either I dropped the Bible or the wind blew it out of my hand. I can't confirm one way or another how I lost control of this thing. But the cool thing is, because I was struggling with alcohol, and I was afraid that I was going to end up like my own father, uh, the page that it landed on in the middle of a windstorm is a moment that, of course, I'll never forget. So I'll show you what it says, and I'll explain what it says. It says, "Destined to drunkenness." And it's a passage about Ezekiel, who thought that he was destined to be basically a bad person like his father. And when I saw that passage, my eyeballs practically jumped out of my head. Now, here's the thing, no offense to anybody ever, and I hope this doesn't hurt anybody's feelings, but I've tried dropping this Bible on the ground several times since then. I mean, I've tried it all. I've tried tossing it, throwing it, whatever. And there's no way that this book could ever open up to that page again. So for it to open up and land on that page at that exact time, to me, is evidence of a higher power. So you can make of that story what you want to, but I want to share that with the world, really, because how is that possible? Doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter how it's possible. It happened, and it changed me forever. A belief that there's something greater than myself out there that's kind of guiding me, watching me, and putting me in environments that I need to be in, and helping me out in my lowest and darkest times. That is what I hope I'm offering to you as well. And if you don't have any faith, then you can borrow mine. Hopefully, it gets you to a place of peace and contentment. Thanks for being here, and I'll share a guitar lesson with you next time. Thanks.